Welcome everybody. Today is day 4 and we're going to talk about metaPWR.
So metaPWR is Doterra's simple 3-step metabolic system that my husband and I, we've been able to utilize it in our daily routine since September, and it has transformed our health. It has been the missing piece in our wellness routine, and for myself as a mommy of 4, it has helped me to renew my energy levels, my strength, my joy. And for my husband, I mean, just changed his life in a very big way, and we're going to talk about that more while we go over the products. But Elena, what have you noticed?
Mommy and Daddy have the metaPWR has made them feel better, and my dad has lost 35 pounds.
And what have you noticed also when it comes to Daddy drinking Dr. Pepper and sodas, Cokes? Does he still drink those?
No.
No, he does not. So PJ always enjoyed Dr. Pepper, and that seemed to be one of those things that, it was very difficult to get rid of. And since he started using metaPWR, I think he has had 2 cups of any type of soda or Coke, and then now over 4 months that he hasn't had any Dr. Pepper. That has been huge, curbing sugar cravings, and just overall gaining more control of our metabolic health has been a very big thing. So if you're looking for increased energy levels, you're looking at mental clarity. I know I used to have to trace, I still have to some days, but it's much better, trace my steps back and think about, like, what was I getting? I was always losing my phone and my keys and forgetting different things or words when I was talking. When it comes to looking for weight management goals, mood and stress, sleep, aging, our heart health, all those things are actually under the umbrella of metabolic health. And this is why it is so important. So this simple metabolic system can help you gain more control over your metabolic health and then increase your wellness in all areas of life. So, and one of the things that I wanted to share first is when they did a research, they found out that only 6.8% of US populations ages 20 and older had a optimal cardiometabolic health. So if you're thinking, okay, is this something that I would need in my life, then I want you to ask those 5 markers that they were looking at was BMI, so body fat. They were looking at lipids, so cholesterol levels. They were looking at blood pressure levels, glucose levels, so how balanced our blood sugar is. And then they were looking at cardiovascular health history. So if you have any of those markers that are not on a healthy level, then most likely, we would be one of many that would need a little bit of support in a metabolic health. And then our metabolic health is also in a direct connection with our biological age and, how, where our cells measure when it comes. I was very thrilled when I got my blood work back and I punched my numbers in. I'm 37, my biological age was 28, and I want to be able to bring that down. I want to be able to have energy and keep up with my children and show up as a mom, as best version of myself as possible. So a lot of those things that we do on a daily basis, they matter, and they matter for our future and our future health. And one of the big things that we have also learned, for example, just simple thing is diabetes, type 1 and type 2, 49% of the US population already has either type 1 or 2 diabetes, whether they know it or not. So especially type 2 can be reversed, and it's in a direct connection with our lifestyle choices. And these simple things, gaining control over our metabolic health, can be powerful ways to reverse some of the health challenges that we may have had, but then also prevent those things happening, in the future. We want to be able to close the gap between health span and lifespan. A lot of times, what they have said right now, normal person spends 8 to 15 years you know, like their health span ends and there is 8 to 15 years of kind of quality of life towards the end that is not so optimal anymore. So one way to close that gap is also gain control of our metabolic health. And this is something that this 3-step system can help you do. So if you want to take your daily metabolic temperature, you can look at situations like, how is your energy levels? Are you energized when you get up? How do you feel during the day? Do you have sustained energy levels? How is your weight? Is it where you want it to be? Sleep. Do you sleep well? Do you get quality sleep? I know having these children the last 10 years, I felt like I was in a la-la land, struggling with not getting enough sleep. And that has been an area that has been improved a lot. Mood and stress, aging, and then the heart and clarity. So let's start going over how this simple system works. So the first step is the metaPWR oil blend. This is a combination of 5 different oils. We got grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon. And when they did clinical studies with this oil blend, they saw that the fat cells, they shrink. So it actually inhibits the fat cell maturation. When we lose weight, we don't decrease our fat cells. We can gain control more over how much the fat cells actually store fat. So this oil blend is a wonderful way to support that. Also curbing the cravings. This has been a big helper for my husband to get rid of his sugar cravings. And right now it's been really cool because while he's been using this oil blend every single day, he is actually craving healthier food options. He was able to get rid of those sodas and Cokes and Dr. Pepper. He doesn't reach for candy as much. He turned down even free donuts, and the kids were saying like, what's happening for daddy? You know, they were worried that they were not gonna get their sugar load anymore. And so this oil blend comes in 4 different delivery forms. So we got the oil blend. You can put this simply in your water, a drop. You can apply it topically also with unscented lotion. You can use it in your dry brushing to support your lymphatic system. Then it comes with the tiny little beadlets. These are something that our even children have utilized, the peppermint and anchor beadlets. It's a 1/4 drop of oil. You can just pop 1 in your mouth or 2, and if you want, you can break it with your teeth so you get a little bit of the oil actually in your mouth, and that will help curb the sugar cravings on the go. Then we have an option. What is this, Elena?
It's for sugar cravings.
No, what is it? It's gum. And this is something that, have you tried this? This is a only option out of these that we have given to our children. So, you know, when they are reaching for a snack, and we can give either half a piece or piece for them. It does have 1 drop of the metaPWR oil blend, but this has been really cool. I know my husband utilizes it after breakfast, and then after lunch, I typically keep 1 somewhere in the house, but then also we have one of these in our car. So when we're on the go, if we feel like, you know, I would like to have some type of thing in my mouth, but I don't need the sugary snack or anything, this one has been really good. The 4th option is the metaPWR oil blend in a soft gel. So we would recommend using 2 to 4 of these each day, and simply to help to shrink the fat cells, curb the cravings, support metabolic health, and this is a nice way if you don't want to taste the oil. So so this is step 1. Step 2 is going to be this metaPWR Assist. This one is it has the metaPWR oil blend, but then it has berberine, and it has mulberry, and then it has added cinnamon. And this one is going to balance our glucose levels, especially when we're talking about, reducing post-meal glucose spikes. And the big thing that Dr. O taught us was every time our glucose levels spike, we age. Do you want mommy and daddy to age any faster than we need to? You don't. And so this is one that you would have to take either 15 to 30 minutes prior to your largest meal. If you do need additional support with your glucose levels, you can take it with each meal. But I typically take it with my largest meal, which typically tends to be dinner. And then while you're cooking, you can, take it. And then we do keep some of these also in our car on the go. So if we're eating out or we're headed home and we're gonna just have leftovers and there is not gonna be meal prep, we can take one while we are driving and then we will be ready to eat. But this was it also takes the fast carbs, turn them into slow ones, kind of like in a fiber form, so it blocks that your body is not utilizing all the carbs. And then another big thing is it helps to stabilize energy levels. So you're not gonna have that tired feeling after eating. And when you think about a car, like if you have ever been in a vehicle that, let's say you were going a little bit faster and you had to slam on your brakes, it's not good for the car. The wear and tear is gonna, cause some issues in the vehicle in the long run if you keep doing that. But the same thing happens in our body every single time when our glucose levels spike. And this one has been a game changer to be able to enjoy the stabilized blood sugar. And when they did the clinical trial, they saw that there was an average of 13% decrease with the spikes. So really, really effective. Then, yes, and then the last one is the metaPWR collagen. And this one has also NMN, and both of these, our hallmarks of aging, they will start already at mid-20s. So basically by the time you're 50, your collagen and your NAD levels are half. And those both play a huge role in our metabolic function. So if you feel like your metabolic function is kind of slowing down, you may want to have some additional support. And this one, it also has some other incredible anti-aging ingredients in it. And what we have noticed mostly, actually, let me read just from here. So this provides building protein blocks and trigger longevity genes, promotes healthy biological aging. So it helps our new cells to act younger. Improves cognitive function, so more mental clarity. As a mom, I have noticed that I have more thinking space in my head. We've been able to tackle, my husband and I, things that, the last 10 years we did not have any energy, and it's been really neat. Supports lean muscle, connective tissues. There are even collagen types in this one that supports your bones and your joints. And cool thing is, I have had some structural issues, and this one gives collagen support even for your discs in your spine. So I have seen a huge positive change in my discomfort levels, just seeing like being able to recover from workouts like quicker. And then it also improves skin elasticity and firmness. So when they did clinical trials like this, they saw healthy inflammatory, they saw reduction of the inflammation levels. They saw even reduction in cholesterol levels, so supporting healthy cholesterol. And then they saw the fine lines. So like there is definitely really, really wonderful benefits from taking this. And a lot of times I hear, do I need to take it every single day? Well, do you want to slow down your aging or your signs of aging every single day? I know I do. And I have also noticed how much different my body feels if I don't take it. I would say this has been a product that I have used every single day, besides maybe 1 or 2 days when we were out of the product. We were waiting for our package to come in the mail. So anyway, but Elena, do you have anything else that you want to say? The kit comes with all the products, but also we can customize your bundle. So if you want, for example, the collagen, you want the assist, maybe the soft gels, and
the oil.
yeah, the oil would come in, and then but anyway, you know, we are here to answer any questions and help you. And then Elena will be able to send you a welcome kit as well. You know, so what do you want to say?